How to work with the Shekinah. Introduction. Shekinah is a transliteration in English of a Hebrew word. The meaning of the word is to dwell, to settle, to inhabit. Shekinah is a feminine Hebrew word. In the Pauline arts, Shekinah is recognized as the feminine aspect of the Creator. In many magical traditions, she is called the Goddess, the Great Mother. Christians know Shekinah as the Holy Spirit. The Shekinah inspired all sacred poetry, such as that from the Celtic bards and the ancient Psalms. She is the transformative Holy Spirit of God. Shekinah is the origin of all creativity. She is the manifestation, both visible and invisible, of the divine presence. In Kabbalah, Shekinah is often linked to the 10th sphere Malkuth, also the 9th sphere, the foundation or the queen, as well as the 7th and 3rd spheres on the Hermetic Tree of Life. The Great Mother. In ancient Hebrew lore, the divine feminine was known as Asherah, the goddess and queen of the heavens. Legend has it that at the construction of the Ark of the Covenant, and also of Solomon's temple, the Ark was where the goddess dwelt. Starting with King Josiah and his priests, all mention of the feminine was removed from the sacred temple and from all worship done therein. Asherah was erased, but the force she represented, the Shekinah, she who dwells, could not be destroyed. The Shekinah is a force that is all-loving and protective, a grand, unifying presence. The Shekinah manifests to bring care to the sick and also during all births and deaths. As is often reported by people who have near-death experiences, Shekinah appears as light to lead the soul as the body dies. This is commonly experienced as a comforting brilliance at the end of a tunnel of darkness. The Shekinah is known as the light of creation. She is the radiance emanating from the body of God. In this guide, we will introduce ourselves to her. The Shekinah is an emanation of light which has its source at the Creator itself, and which we often consider as being the aura of the Creator. This aura is referred to as the glory of God. The angels are a direct extension of the Creator, as are each of us. The Shekinah exists within every one of us. We call this the divine spark. The light of the Shekinah is the substance out of which the bodies of all angels are made, as are our souls. We are united in light with all creation through the Shekinah. Your soul is composed of the same light substance as are the bodies of the angels. The field of magic. Shekinah is the field of light in which all magic works. To become a magician or witch and perform spells or rituals that are effective, you must increase your access to the light of your divine spark or soul within yourself. This is done through learning and practice. If you have taken my free course in basic angel magic, you are already increasing your experience of Shekinah around you and around your home. Every time you perform angelic invocations at the new moon, you invoke lunar light, which is also one with the Shekinah. By performing the various spells and rituals, you in effect link up with the angels. Thus, with every magical operation, you invoke Shekinah and enhance your experience of her. Your invocations and spells are rendered effective through the magical light of the Shekinah, the light which unites each of us with our angels and with the Creator. In all your magic studies and practices, you use and work with the Shekinah, which is a living, vibrant force. How to experience Shekinah. You may have had the experience after cleaning and tidying up a room that there's a peace, a tranquility, and a general sense that everything is extra lovely. There seems to be something extra special present. This is the manifestation of Shekinah. When you are aware of the Shekinah presence, there is a feeling of stillness, balance, peace, harmony, and light. The more advanced in magic you become, the more profoundly you experience the Shekinah. You will never see her in her full glory while in the body you now possess. This light would blind mortal eyes if revealed in its fullness. Moses in the Old Testament saw Shekinah as a burning bush. The light of the Shekinah had to be stepped down for him to bear the sight of it, because the light is so powerful. In this world, Shekinah comes as a light which is subtly added to any physical light, be it sunlight, moonlight, starlight, or artificial light. When she appears to you, you will know that an angel is with you, and the positive effects of your magic are coming about. When you experience her presence, it is a sign to you that the solution to any problem you've brought to her is being revealed to you. She can appear as a pale shimmer, a glitter, or fairy dust. At times, this glimmer appears with flashes of color. Sometimes her light seems to emit from ordinary objects, plants, pets, or people. No matter how you perceive her, there is always a feeling of peace and stillness when she is present. We know that through her, all our powers are balanced, and thus we can achieve wonders. The Shekinah is always present. We don't, quote, visualize or conjure the Shekinah. She's already there and is always present. As you advance in your studies, your experience of the Shekinah presence will become more frequent and more vivid. Experiencing her is a sacred experience, for she is of God. We remember to ask for wisdom and guidance when we have an experience of the Shekinah. Her presence is evident when the problems we have sought help with are being resolved through angelic assistance. When we experience Shekinah, a profound serenity settles in, as we realize we can entrust our problems to her, having done all we can do on our own. Our souls are connected to the bodies of the angels, the archangels, the spheres, and to the Creator through the Shekinah. It is through the force of light of the Shekinah that the magicians and wonder workers of old were able to succeed in their magic and their miracles. The light of the Shekinah is why halos around the heads of saints, druids, magi, priests, and prophets were commonly seen. She is depicted in stories of magic, wherever magic dust, a puff of smoke, or other such phenomena occur before a manifestation. Shekinah manifests as a sign to you that high angelic forces are present to help you. Shekinah, as with the angels, does not reveal herself as a physical manifestation of light, but instead as another kind of light. Remember, there is always a feeling of stillness, peace, and harmony whenever her presence is experienced. When her presence is experienced, things look different in an excellent way. When things look different, they are different. This is a truth you can depend on. The Seal of Agrippa. The PDF of this booklet contains instructions for constructing a potent talisman known by many in the Pauline arts as the Seal of Agrippa. This seal was composed by the great adept Cornelius Agrippa, who based it on the writings of Rabbi Hamma's Book of Speculation. This seal united Agrippa with the Shekinah. It contains the holy names of God, the light of lights, the emanator of Shekinah. Written across the center of one side of the seal, from right to left, is the name Ararita. Ararita is a notaricon, a sacred acronym, using the first letters of the phrase Achad Rosh Achdoto Rosh Ichudo Temorato Achad. This roughly translates as one is the beginning of his unity, the beginning of his uniqueness, his permutation is one. Ararita thus means one principle of unity. This word belongs primarily to the Shekinah, who links and unifies everything across all planes. The letters around the circle spell out the phrase, one is the beginning of his unity, the beginning of his uniqueness, his permutation is one. The Hebrew letters within the square are 4 great 4-lettered names of God. The overall meaning of the Seal of Agrippa, when combined all together, is, let there be light. You can use the Seal of Agrippa to invite the Shekinah. Copy it as carefully as you can, using all the colors of the rainbow, as light itself contains all colors. Do your best to make it as beautiful as you can. Once you finish coloring this talisman, you can hang it or hide it in your home. This seal does not command or compel the Shekinah to appear, for nobody can compel this high manifestation from the Godhead. This seal is made as your affirmation of your awareness of the Shekinah. It symbolizes that you await her coming and regard the process as a very sacred thing. The PDF version of this booklet contains detailed instructions on making your own Seal of Agrippa. When you register for the PDF version of this booklet, you will also get an email with a Seal of Agrippa that you can cut out and color yourself. This is especially helpful for those of you who don't feel that you are very artistic. Shekinah, the Great Mother, the Goddess, the Holy Spirit, is the grand unifying principle of all that is. Inviting the Shekinah into your life invites unity, healing, prosperity, perfection. All manifestation, all magic are under her purview. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Until next time, blessed be.